The holiday season is here. Who are y'all spending it with? Whether you're celebrating with friends, family, bae, or all three, we're dishing all the holiday tea on this episode of Listen to Black Women. I'm Shamika Sanders. Joining us today is our fabulous guest, fragrance maker and owner of Lit Brooklyn, Daniqua Williams-Clark.
I am so happy to be here today.
And these are my lovely co-hosts, Jessie Wu and Christmas. So slip into your favorite holiday pajamas. Listen to Black Women starts now. Daniqua, it's time for a credential check. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Wow, that's such a loaded question. Who I am and what I do. First of all, I do me. Let's start with that. But in all seriousness, I am a multi-hyphenate creative entrepreneur who happens to be the owner of what I like to call everyone's favorite candles. So I hope that sums it up.
Love that. You've had a lot of great milestones in your career. Can you tell us though about your journey to those milestones?
Wow. First of all, I love that question. The journey has been a lot of trials and tribulations, but what I will say is I can accredit all of my success to Black women. In every step of my career, a Black woman has definitely said my name in a room that I happen to enter.
Nice.
And for that, I am
forever grateful.
Black women got it. Black women got it.
So what we want to know is, who are you spending your holidays with this year?
Yeah, who's keeping you lit during Christmas?
Ooh.
Definitely my husband. So that's what I'll be spending. and my two puppies. So I have two puppies, Kingston and Sir. So I'll be cozying up with them.
Cute, cute.
Love that.
For the holiday season, what can we look forward to from Lit Brooklyn?
Ooh, well, I actually have a new collection that's coming out that I'm excited about. Something about creating just, it just gets me excited. So I can't wait till people get it, to see what they say about it, but that's about it.
Okay.
And that's that on that. Let's get into the question of the day. The holidays are all fun and games until your auntie is in your face asking, where you man at? Your best friend is pressing you to bring bae to Friendsgiving, and you're wondering if the man you've been seeing for the last 3 weeks is going to get you a gift. Sis, it can be a lot. Which brings me to the question of the day. Are the holidays the right time to introduce your new boo to your friends and family? Ladies, let's jump in.
I mean, the way the world is going, if not now, then when? I feel like a lot of us think that the future is guaranteed and maybe next year, but maybe there won't be a next year. So I'm all for it, bring them.
I agree with Chris's point. I feel like that is the perfect time for everyone who you love to really give you their thoughts. Not that it really matters, but I feel like that's just the perfect opportunity.
I don't know, I think if you're of African descent or Caribbean descent, and you bring that man or women's down to Thanksgiving dinner, your family is waiting for the mariage. When is the mariage? Like, they be ready for the wedding. Like, my mama be ready. Like, so that's why I never bring anybody around my family for the holidays unless I know it's headed there, period.
I'd have to agree with Jessie on this one. I mean, it's a little close, but if you feel like it's going to get there, then I can see you bringing bae back.
Yeah.
So would you do a soft introduction prior to?
Maybe a little drive-by. Baby, a drive-by and wave. Just wave. Nod and wave. Yeah, okay, now get going. Like, maybe something like that. Because my aunties and them be ready. They be like, Jessica, when are you going to get married? Like, they're ready for that. So if I'm bringing a man, so if you come into my family Haitian Thanksgiving dinner, you better be ready for mariage or pavini. That's it.
Well, thank you for answering our question of the day. Moving on. Keep it real. The holidays can be just as stressful as they are joyful. Let's break it down in the nitty-gritty.
I get holiday blues every year. Like, I don't know what it is, I just get seasonal depression. It just makes me sad. I think growing up, I had an idea of what my holidays would look like, and they never looked like the Christmas movies. Like, it never looked like that. And then my family spread out, so it just always felt like, oh, this is not like what I be seeing on TV. It's not giving that, And then there's people who deal with other things, I think when you lose a family member that's so pivotal, then it's your first holiday without that family member. That's a lot. Like,
for sure.
This summer, we buried my aunt who survived breast cancer twice.
Wow.
So when it came back for the third time, we're like, she's gonna beat it, she's gonna beat it, and she didn't. So literally for Thanksgiving, I chose not to be at home. Maybe I'll see y'all next year, but I couldn't deal with that this year.
My grandmother passed away in January, so it's our first holidays without her. I'm Guyanese, so we get pepper pot every Christmas. And no one learned how to make it like her. So
No.
I think we'll
we
probably
losing recipes.
we losing recipes.
Oh,
So
no.
we might try to all gather and use our memory. So
I think that's great.
turn it into a
Yeah.
positive.
The holidays for me, I love the holidays. I feel like I always am trying to create this magnificent, wonderful time because now I'm in control. And
I love that for you.
yeah, so I mean, and when you have kids, it's like I want to create all of these moments. So I'm excited for the holidays. I don't necessarily go through the blues, but I know a lot of people who do.
Yeah.
I am sad because obviously who doesn't want their grandmother around for the holidays?
Right.
But I love the fact that it's holding me and my cousins accountable to like make sure we spend time together and uplift her name. So
Yeah.
when it comes to negative things like that, sad things is a way to like, have like a positive shift on it.
I agree.
I think for me, it's a few things. Like my family is not together. There's no real togetherness. So we have like little mini families. It's not like one big, go to Big Mama's house or whatever. So that always kind of made me sad. And then having a child and then co-parenting, right? I was never the mom who was just like, oh, let's split holidays. He goes there this year and then next year because my son's dad, they always have the best holiday celebrations. So I want my son to have those memories. So Thanksgiving every year he does that with his dad. Christmas, because I want him to live it big. So for me, I'm so thankful for just like friends who became family.
For sure.
Because I always get invited to like my friend's house or whoever I'm dating, so I get to still have that experience. But I'm with you, Jessie. I'm a very solutions-oriented person. So I feel like to just deal with the blues, like do what works for you.
For
like
sure.
sometimes it's just like you can have boundaries with your emotions.
Yeah.
You can decide I will not be sad this holiday. What makes me happy? And sometimes it's just time for a new thing. So
Yeah.
I agree.
For the gals out there, or the guys out there, who are single for the holidays, how do you navigate single life during the holidays?
Lord.
I wouldn't know, child.
Well, okay, since I'm the only one single,
I mean, I'm single too,
I-
but kind of.
I
Single, but we go
mean-
together. So.
Okay, Carisha.
okay.
Real bad.
No, I honestly travel. Like, that's my saving grace for a lot of things. I travel, it makes me not even think about it. And when you travel, you meet other men's. If you have like singledom blues during the holiday season, jump on a flight, go somewhere. Go somewhere fun with a beach, with drinks, with men's, with their shirt off and all that. Like, I promise you, you will not feel bad. If you do, you gotta check your heart. Something wrong with you. Your vibe, do a vibe check. Something wrong.
That's wise advice.
I mean, my friends who are single, they did tell me that holiday season is the perfect time because every company is having a holiday party.
Ooh, that's
So
Think about
it's
that.
a perfect opportunity for you to get dressed up, get dolled up, and there's no pressure because everybody's there to get lit, pun intended.
Yeah.
And company parties be lit, especially in
Oh, I
corporate
miss
America.
it.
Them
What is a budget?
literally,
Right?
they spend the money and then people be ready for them damn eggnog shots, child. So yes.
Give us pizza all year just to have
Yeah,
a holiday
right,
party at the
right.
end. Blow the budget.
And I'm a very solution-based person. So let's find a new thing to fill that gap that you may feel. And there's so many people in need during the holiday season. So it's not always, about us. There's so many things that you can do that can, I think, fill that gap or that hole in your heart that, you can feel really good about yourself doing it.
Dating protocols during the holidays.
This is it right here.
Okay, we're about to get into it, all right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jesse, you seem like you got something to say.
I wanted to see what y'all gotta say. I mean, to be honest, here's my thing, right? If we've been dating for more than 7 to 10 business days, I do expect a gift, period. Now,
For sure.
depending on the caliber of mans I'm dating, the gift better match the caliber.
Okay.
Come on now, let's not play these games now.
That's fair, though.
Because the thing is, you're gonna expect, so I expect, that's all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna keep it cute. Now, we know you are, married down. Now, when y'all was dating, did the holidays come about and did you feel like, okay, now if he don't give me no gift, it's a wrap now. It ain't nothing to cut that man off now.
I'm gonna be completely honest. So our relationship is like not traditional at all. Like in the fact of like holidays were never really a thing. Like, like when we started dating, people were into Valentine's Day. I need a gift randomly. I feel like that makes more
just
sense
because.
to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me a gift just because it's a holiday. Like, give me a gift a week before the holiday so I could be like, oh shoot, okay. So it's like, next week we could decide, okay, boom, let's go on a vacation. And that's the gift
That's
also.
a gift for real.
I love that.
There's no rhyme or there's no reason, and I feel like that's why it works, but everyone's relationship is different. I love that about my marriage.
And you just made me think about something, the pressure, right? If
sure.
you're putting the pressure is getting worse on the gift giving part, it makes it stressful, right?
sure,
So even,
yeah.
I feel like this, if someone giving me a gift is stressing them out, the energy around the gift, you know, even if I love it, if I know that it made you go to the poorhouse because you brought it,
It doesn't
or it's not what you wanted to get me, it's you just knew I wanted it, so you got it. I mean, that's fine too. You could get me what I want on top of what you want me to have. I think that it should be a mutual, you know, it should feel good to receive it, but it should also feel good for the giver to give it.
Absolutely.
That's why questions need to be had. Like, I feel like even before you get to the stage of bringing someone over for the holidays, or even like, we need to get to really know each other. And I feel like once we get through the hard questions, then I can know, okay, what you like, what you don't like, what's expected, what isn't expected. But I think people just date wrong now. I think you jump into it and you're like, okay, boom, I'm gonna break up with you before your birthday, before this holiday, and then it's a wrap. So
And social media
is the devil.
I've witnessed someone, okay, I ain't gonna say no names, but I knew the backstory that they bought their parent Louis Vuitton bag, right? This was years ago. But then on Christmas, they posted online like it was
That it was
theirs.
their child.
And so for me, and I'm not judging, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it just speaks to like how Christmas has become this like materialistic, capitalistic holiday. Maybe it's always been that, but the spirit of it, when I see stuff like that, you know, it really takes away. And I feel like sometimes people are doing it for the gram, and that is like kind of putting a little nasty little twang on the holidays.
Everyone's thing now is to have a flex, and it's like anything is a flex. Having good health is a flex. Being alive is a flex. So I think like everything doesn't have to be like you make it what you want to make it, and I feel like that's the most important thing. So do you. That's like my number one advice with everything. Life is way too short to fall into the trap of anything else.
Yeah. I like that you said that. Everything doesn't have to be for content.
No.
You know, like my relationship doesn't have to be your content. What I get my mate for Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, whatever, it doesn't have to be for content. Let us do us and be happy with what you're doing.
For sure.
Dating around the holidays can be complicated. My fiance, when we got together around the holiday time, so it was kind of like I feel like we wanted to like love bomb each other. I was just like, we were so happy to be together. And it was kind of like, what do we do? Can we go here? Can we do this? What kind of gift are you buying me? Like, what's the price range? And I think it's important to have those conversations.
For sure.
So, and we did fun things, like we went to go see the Christmas tree, and I thought that was perfectly in line.
That's cute.
Like we went to go see the Christmas tree. We did spend holiday Christmas together, and he did get a couple things that I really, really wanted. But I think you have to just be real with yourself, and I was like, let me keep my wish list to this amount that I feel like is appropriate for where we are in this relationship.
I think a cool thing to your point, if you're newly dating around the holidays, something fun like, okay, let's get a gift under $20 so it's not, you know, take off the pressure, or ugly sweater party, or, you know, something where it's like, it's a lot, but it ain't doing too much.
Yeah,
you know,
you gotta establish it. Communication is the key to it all.
Yeah. My thing though is I feel like everybody's just thinking too hard about this nowadays. It's like, listen, if I meet you before the holidays, the holidays are around the corner, we vibing, let's just keep vibing. Like, why we gotta not vibe with each other? Then you gotta worry about, oh, like, can you post this? Can you not post that? Like, it just becomes like a thing for me. And that's why I really avoid dating somebody new around the holidays, because I just feel like there's so much thought now. Like, dang, I just like to vibe. I'm very spontaneous. Yeah. So I don't care if I meet you the day before Christmas and I'm vibing with you. I might ask you wanna go to Jamaica? Like, I really might say that to you. Right. And it's like, I don't wanna have to think about the protocols, this, that, and the third. Can I post this? It's like, oh my God, can't we just go to Jamaica for Christmas? Like, why can't we just do that? So, but everybody doesn't think that way, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with Jessie on that. Like, not too much overthinking. If you catch a vibe with someone, like, let it keep going.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you meet on Christmas and get married by New Year's. Who knows? Let it
happen.
Yeah, life is a movie. You might as well make it a good one.
Period.
Ooh, okay.
For sure.
So I want to talk about gift giving. Like, what are your gift giving rituals for the holidays? I mean, I'm the gift first and foremost. Like, it's Christmas every day, but like, what do you guys do for gifts?
Gifts are for kids. The budget is for their children.
Listen, you know what I've learned actually over the holidays? I love Christmas. Okay, let's just spill it, all right? I am an elf. I get crazy.
Really?
I used to really, as I got older, I'm like, okay. But my problem is that I spend too much money for Christmas. So my gift giving is
so you have
too
to
much.
you have to put a cap on it.
I have to put a cap on it, and I have to be like, okay, let me not break the bank for Christmas, as my dad would say, because it's only one day a year. And I'm just like, but it's Christmas.
Right.
So that's for me, my gift giving thing. But I love to think of all year. If you say something to me, I will put it in my notepad so I can remember.
Hello.
Gemini melting
you're
right
thoughtful.
there. I love giving thoughtful gifts. Expensive thoughtful gifts. Like if you wanted a scarf, say it's a Gucci scarf. But so yeah, that's my gift giving.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I'm on your Christmas list.
Listen,
Period.
I got
I'm
older.
on that list.
Got more bills and 2 kids.
What about the kids? Like, do you splurge on your kids? Like,
Well, they're so young right now. I feel like it's like they don't really kind of like get it fully.
Yeah.
But I like to buy a lot of like educational toys, and a lot of times the friends are like, what can I buy the kids? Educational toys and clothes.
yeah.
Well, look, I have a DIY Christmas hack that's in the budget, okay? So like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, the bank account was not quite bank accounting, but I had a Cricut cutter and I had a heat press, right? So what I did was I got all my family hoodies, and then I basically designed them custom hoodies with like nicknames or like, sweet stuff, and I pressed it, and I think I made each one for maybe less than $20. And that was everyone's favorite gift that year.
That's so intentional.
DIY Christmas gifts, intentional, and no one wants to feel like you just went to the mall the night before and just gave whatever without any meaning. So thoughtful gifts really go a long way. You could write a poem, you could sing a song, you could make a video, you could do a whole family gift for everyone, a picture, print it out. Like, there's so many things that you can do that don't have to break the bank.
I like that.
I love a thoughtful gift. I am with Shamika on that. If somebody has mentioned something, I keep it in like the back of my head and I'm like, okay, boom. And then the intentional, the DIY, I feel like that is just, it doesn't get any better than that, because I feel like people see the thought that you put into it, the time you spent, and it's like they're gonna have it forever. Who doesn't love a fire ass hoodie?
Come on now.
That's what
no one
Christmas
else
is about.
that no one else is gonna have on. So you don't even have to worry about walking into anywhere.
I'll take that last minute mall gift though if you want to give it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about resolutions, because after the gift giving, everyone gets into this like new year, new me. But what's the resolution for you guys this year?
I had about 2 resolutions before the year even ended. I'm about to have a 3rd one. But I did, well, for me, my health is very important to me. I feel like, especially seeing people my age go through different tragedies, this year for me, my focus was my health. So I've already done 2 detoxes.
And I see the glow. I see it.
Period.
You
Hello.
see it.
But it was difficult, but it also forced me to challenge myself. So the detox was like I had to have like a raw diet, and I was like, how am I gonna survive, child? Like, what is happening?
I bet you felt amazing afterwards.
What? Girl, it was snatching. It was this Snatchiana. That was actually my name. But more importantly, what it did was tell me that I don't have to wait for anything to start something. Like I started on a Monday or started on a Wednesday. Like I am running my own race. So in terms of resolutions, that was mine, to just improve, self-improvement. That's my resolution.
Right.
I'm not good at resolutions. I'm really not good at resolutions, but I think one thing I'm gonna do different this year is really do a vision board for 2023. One of my biggest goals for next year is to become a filmmaker. That is like my goal for next year. So I'm going after that. And then I guess I guess resolute as I progress. I'll resolute while I progress. Yeah, so I think that's how I'm gonna approach it.
Well, thank you all. That was really insightful. I hope we helped you out, because we dropped some bars.
Okay.
In the spirit of the holidays, let's play a little film trivia. Name that holiday flick. It's time for some grown women games, girls. Y'all ready? Look at your bells. Jingle your bells. Okay, ladies, when you think you know the answer, ring your bell. That's when you ring it. Don't ring it before that, okay? On a holiday weekend trip with their significant...
Best man holiday?
Okay, she seen my card.
my
She seen
No,
my card.
I didn't. I swear I didn't.
Not you said you didn't
And you
watch no
said you
holiday
was not
movies.
gonna make it.
That was the only holiday movie I ever watched, guys.
Okay, let her get that one.
She got one.
Okay, you're done.
Okay.
Well, let me finish reading it for the rest of the
Lord.
folks.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
On a holiday weekend trip with their significant others, several friends dressed up as a smooth R&B group and performed "Can You Stand the Rain."
Oh,
That was a good one. You
Yeah,
caught that right away.
I mean, you know,
She's in the
lit.
zone.
I'm actually
Yeah.
an English minor, so words are just.
Okay, now.
Okay. Yes. Alrighty. All right.
I should have majored in English too. Damn.
In a dark club, the wife of a local pastor is pressured into singing "I Believe in You and Me."
The preacher's wife?
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
off camera? She said that she doesn't watch movies.
Listen, yes.
You right.
But look, she
You
is in
right.
the zone.
You right.
Okay, this is like the Super
She's not even
Bowl
making
already.
eye contact.
I'm gonna be, listen, when it comes to things, I'm very, 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 very,
Competitive.
okay? We should have had the space game going, honestly.
Okay, see, I should have been playing.
Well, go ahead and finish the
Look at
call
what
for
Christina's
the people.
Okay,
for the people
okay,
at home.
let's finish the clue.
Get one.
In a dark club, the wife of a local pastor is pressured into singing "I Believe in You and Me" while encouraged by Dudley, Denzel Washington.
So fine.
Yes,
He was so
Dudley.
fine in that movie.
Woo,
Lord
Dudley.
have
That's a
mercy.
good, I'm gonna call my man Dudley.
Ooh, spice it up.
Okay.
Right? Someone's do the voice. The Denzel motions. Okay, number 3. Siblings unwind at a local bar during the holidays. A shy baby brother takes the stage.
This Christmas.
Okay.
That was a good one.
You got it.
This
Okay.
Christmas,
I
like that.
thought we was gonna let her finish reading.
I'm
So that she
sorry.
could
I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. But this is for everyone who wanted to hear. Siblings unwind at a local bar during the holidays. A shy baby brother takes the stage on open mic night and reveals to his family a hidden talent for singing.
I'm sorry, the question should have been, what Christmas movie was it when the wife beat her husband?
With the baby oil?
With the baby oil
And the
and the belt, baby. I'd have got that.
Oh my gosh. That was quite, that went differently than I thought. It
Yes,
was 3,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
You won.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you're the guest. So,
Yes.
Daniqua, we let you win, Daniqua.
That is not, I love this for me, honestly. You know what?
Lit.
Well, thank you for playing, ladies, even though someone stepped in here totally unassuming and
Okay.
snatched the trophy.
Okay.
Well, the Pink Panther could never.
Okay. Thanks for tuning into our holiday episode of Listen to Black Women. We love y'all for staying locked in with us all year. Keep the comments and the questions coming. Hit us up on Twitter and make sure to tag Madame Noire. If you're looking for some good gift ideas, head over to MadameNoire.com and check out our holiday gift guide. And keep it litty with Lit Brooklyn for the holidays. Daniqua, thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm your host, Shamika Sanders, alongside my girls, Chris Smith and Jessie Wu. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.